two Indonesian-made aircraft CN-235, owned by Malaysia, will be converted into maritime patrol aircraft (MPA) with radar and equipment support from the United States, U.S. General Affendi Buang, commander of the Malaysian Armed Forces, told Jane's Media on January 31 that the mission system on the two aircraft would be supplied by the United States in the framework of the Pentagon's Maritime Security Initiative (MSI), but gave no further details. It is known that the mission suite will likely include the Merlin maritime surveillance system developed by Surveillance and Defense, Inc. (ISD), based in Oregon. The same system has also been installed on 3 CN-235 aircraft, 2 of which belong to the Navy, and the others are operated by the TNI-Air Force. Merlin's mission equipment includes maritime surveillance radars, electro-optical sensor turrets, and electronic support measures (ESM) systems. Squadron No. 1. The Royal Malaysian Air Force (RMAF) operates 7 CN-235s in transport and utility roles. General Affendi said work on upgrading the 2 CN-235s was expected to begin by the end of this year, possibly at the PTDI facility in Bandung, West Java, where the company was carrying out a life extension program for the CN-235 RMAF as part of the maintenance, repair and overhaul (MRO) signed in April 2018. 2 additional of these platforms can also be converted to MPAs if more funding from the MSI program is approved. The option to change the transport aircraft to MPA is part of a $30 million contract with PTDI, but so far it has not been implemented due to lack of funds. PTDI initially offered the Airborne Maritime Situation and Control System (AMASCOS) and sensors made by Thales for the MPA conversion program. Malaysia ordered 8 CN-235s in 1998, and deliveries were completed in 2001. One aircraft was removed from inventory after an emergency landing at sea in February 2016. The CASA IPTN CN-235 is a medium-range twin-engine transport aircraft that was jointly developed by Construcciones Aeronáuticas SA CASA of Spain and Indonesian manufacturer IPTN. As a regional airliner and military transport, its primary military roles include maritime patrol, surveillance, and air transport. Its largest user is Turkey, which has 59 aircraft. The project was a joint venture between Construcciones Aeronáuticas SA CASA and Indonesian Aerospace PT. Dirgantara Indonesia, formerly known as IPTN, which formed Airtech International to manage the program. The partnership applied only to the Series 10 and Series 100-110s, with later versions being developed independently. Over 230 of all versions of CN-235 are in service and have accumulated more than 500,000 flight hours. Design began in January 1980 with the first flight on the 11th of November 1983. Spanish and Indonesian certification was on the 20th of June 1986. The first flight of the production aircraft was on the 19th of August 1986, and CASA's FAA type approval was granted on the 3rd of December 1986. The aircraft entered service on the 1st of March 1988. In 1994, the Irish Air Corps took delivery of two CN-235 maritime surveillance aircraft, having used one on loan from CASA from 1992 while their own aircraft were being built. In 1995, CASA launched development of a stretched CN-235 as the C-295. In December 2002, the Colombian Navy ordered two CN-235 for patrol. In April 2005, Venezuela ordered two CN-235 maritime surveillance aircraft plus 10 transport planes, but the operation was halted because the United States government refused to allow the transfer of what they deemed to be U.S. technology in the avionics. In January 2006, Thailand placed an order with Indonesian Aerospace for 10 aircraft, 6 for the Ministry of Defense and 4 for the Ministry of Agriculture. In December 2007, Spain ordered two CN-235 maritime patrol aircraft for the Guardia Civil, for delivery 2008-2009. One CN-235 MPA aircraft was delivered by Indonesian Aerospace to the Indonesian Defense Ministry in June 2008. In August 2006, three CASA CN-235-10 aircraft remained in airline service in Africa, with Safair 2 and Tico Air 1. Asian Spirit operated a lone CN-235-220 in the Philippines, correct as of July 2007. In early July 2008, the Mexican Navy announced that it would purchase 6 CASA CN-235s from Spain. In April 2010, Hervé Morin, French Minister of Defense, announced the order of 8 CN-235-300s from Spain. In 2011, Indonesian Aerospace was still working on 4 CN-235-110 MPAs for South Korea Coast Guard with amount of $96 million. The Senegalese Air Force acquired 2 CN-235s in 2010 and August 2012 under a $13 million contract. They plan to buy 2 more aircraft for VIP and cargo duties. The Air Force is also interested in the maritime patrol version of the aircraft. Although the CN-235 was designed for military purposes in the 1980s, it began to be used as a commercial plane. Although it wasn't a very big success for airlines. Possibly its lack of success was due to its 50-passenger capacity and short range coupled with high fuel usage. Iberia LAE, Spain's flag carrier, bought 4 CN-235s from CASA Aircraft for regional routes, but in 1992 Aerolíneas Argentinas, then also a subsidiary of Iberia, ordered 2 of these aircraft for regional routes, to be operated by its subsidiary, Austral. In 2015, Indonesian Aerospace announced that they are currently planning a new variant of CN-235 called N-245 that will be designed specially for civil operation and able to carry up to 60 passengers. Previously also known as CN-235NG, this variant planned to be fully launched after Indonesian Aerospace N-219 project is done and expected to be fully certified in 2019. Further planned development is N-270, a stretched version of N-245 that able to carry up to 70 to 90 passengers and planned to be developed in 2019 to 2024.